Caritas, it means love in Latin, right? So God is love. It also is an acronym, Catholics answering the Redeemer's invitation to authentic sanctity.
Us in Caritas was born last year in 2013. It was just a lot of looking at what we were leaving here, you know, as university people, and like, what can we do to help our own city?
The mission is 5 days of spending time with fellow university students that willingly want to accept this invitation.
What Pope Francis said, you know, like, go out and serve. And you can say in a way that we are responding to Pope Francis. We are that answer.
The people that come here, they're already imitating Christ, just having come. They imitate him because they're willing to sacrifice.
The Capital Area Food Bank of Texas has been around since 1981, and we're actually the largest hunger relief charity here in Central Texas. And what you're seeing behind me right now is our volunteers sorting the food donations, inspecting them, getting them packaged and ready to go so that we can distribute them to our network of over 300 partner agencies. We serve over 48,000 people a week. 20,000 of those people are children.
We've been going to food bank for 3 days now, and in those 3 days, we have produced 20,000 meals. And those 20,000 meals will go to people in Austin.
We could not do what we do without our volunteers. There's no way. We have a staff of about 85 people, but we had over 19,000 volunteers last year. It all comes together for the greater good, and I think that's what it's all about.
For university people that are like looking for something in life, you're studying, but you feel like you're missing something, and you feel like what I'm doing is okay, but I need to do something more, you know? They can come here in Austin, in their backyard. There's a lot of things that need to be done here.
Nobody thinks like, let's go to Austin to have a mission. Everybody may think, let's go to Mexico, let's go to Africa.
At the beginning of Acts, when Jesus says, go first to Jerusalem and Judea, and then to the rest of Israel, and then to the end of the world. And it's not just this one, 4 years ago I had this great experience in Ecuador. It's, no, in my own hometown where I'm going to school and living my life every single day, I'm getting to change the lives of those around me.
The homeless people that we served on the drag in downtown, they were so grateful just that we would introduce ourselves and listen to their story, and they opened up their hearts to us in a way that you don't normally experience in life. Several people throughout the mission have said that we weren't serving them, they were serving us.
Casa Marinela has been a great support. In a few wars, it's been saving life. A lot of people come from a different part of the planet, from Africa, South America, Central America. And here, every single story is different. How far they've been come to be here, how many borders or frontiers they've been crossing to get to this point. Thanks to volunteering from all over the United States, all over the city of Austin. We've been having everything that we possess now. In the name of Casa Marinela, thank you for all your support. And it's nice to be here. It's nice to be here, and everybody got dreams. Everybody wants to be part of the American dream.
You're with your fellow brothers and sisters, having worked a full day, right? And then you also get to have some fun. You get to relax a little, right? We hang out, we play games, right? We play some sports. A time for you to unwind as well. Time for you not just to do those activities, but to have time for yourself to really sort of internalize it.
Everything that we're doing here is exactly what we should be doing out there. This isn't something that we're just doing because we're on a mission trip. Like, these are things that we should take with us, like, out into the real world.
We have this banner right, where we paint bit by bit the Immaculate Heart of Mary. And it's split up into these parts of the heart where every time you contribute in any way a sacrifice, a unique understanding that God grants you or grace, you put it down. You paint that little part of the heart, and at the end of the week, you have this banner, this painting, right? It is a representation of the sacrifice that you give, right, to God, right, that builds the church, that forms men and women to be, what they're called to be.
It's not something you do, it's like a way of being all the time. I want to be a missionary every day now, and the interactions that I have with my friends in my classes, the interactions I have with strangers on the street, in the store, just looking at someone and smiling and acknowledging that they're a person beloved by God. And it's so easy to get wrapped up in myself and my problems, but once you go out of yourself, there's so much to do, there's so much to share, especially like once you have that relationship with Christ, it should go forth.
Pope Francis was talking about like, you're on Christ's team, and like as athletes, you sort of build up your soul, right? Or just as you would build up your body. You strengthen it with prayer, you strengthen it by serving others, right? And in the end, you have a well-formed man, and you get a high from it. And it's a good high, right? It keeps you going. It's a reminder, right? Every time you go back to this experience, what you've accomplished. Because at the end of those experiences, truly, without a doubt, in a very real sense, you can say, I am the church. I build the church. And I am Christ's child.